What's up, y'all? Did he do it or did he not? Matter of fact, we start off with, of course, y'all see the new space, man. I don't know. It was a last minute thing. We ain't know about it. But furthermore, we here. This is the 4th episode of Critical Counseling. And did he do it or did he not?
Did he do it? Did he not?
Did he do it or did he not? First of all, I'm mad at Liv because we having a whole conversation about this before the camera came on and everything like that. And it's okay for a grown man to say baby, or when niggas used to slap each other's asses and ball, but it's not okay for a grown man to say daddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't even all the way shut up, man. It's not okay for a grown man to say daddy.
First of all,
I like it. While I get our headphones, we'll Liv gonna explain to y'all why that's not okay to him.
First of all, it's cool for a nigga to say, well, it's not cool for a nigga to say daddy, first of all. No nigga should be calling another nigga daddy. But it is cool for a nigga to say, oh, what's up, baby? Like, that. I feel like that term been around since like the 90s, bro.
That's some sweet shit still.
No, it's not. No, it's been around since the 90s.
What's gay and what's not, man.
Yeah. We got lines we can cross and lines we can't cross. And that's already appreciate it. That's already established by us. So why should we have to listen to somebody else that don't know what I mean, that I don't know. Like, I feel like the women, they necessarily don't know what a guy talk is like. Like the barbershop, they say all types of shit. But you ain't never heard another nigga call another nigga daddy. I can guarantee you that. But calling him baby, yeah.
I think it's all can be a term. It all can be used as a term of endearment. You know what I'm saying?
Daddy can't be used as no term of endearment.
But you niggas just too fragile. That's the problem.
No, daddy can't be used as no term of endearment, bro.
What did he say in the video? He said, "You doing it, daddy." You know what I'm saying? You deserve it. Doing it, daddy. You know what I'm saying?
You deserve my foot up your ass. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
But before we make this whole episode a segment about jokes and shit like that, let's address the serious matter at hand. It's not okay for nobody to be sexually assaulted, forced into prostitution, none of that shit that he accused of. Like, let's just get that out the way right now. Like, we don't support that shit. But as far as the other allegations, we gonna have fun and we gonna have a field day with that. Cause that shit is funny. Hey, y'all see me, man. Y'all follow my page on Instagram. Y'all follow Critical Counseling. I don't hold back. I just needed to know from Liv why daddy was such a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas that say baby, slap a nigga on the ass. Hell. What you say before the camera?
They do that in sports all the time, bro. They slap niggas on the ass. They do it in football. They do it in basketball, baseball. It's cool. It's like that Key and Peele sketch when he was like slap ass.
Yeah.
Slap ass.
But that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's cool. But daddy is where y'all draw the line at?
That's where we draw the line, yeah.
Come on, man. Come on. And I really feel bad for Diddy, right? Because if all this stuff is true with the men and all of that, it's because men do shit like that and say shit like that they not comfortable, man.
Well,
he never was comfortable to live in his truth, man, because of shit like that, man.
No, he never was comfortable to live in his truth because that nigga was out of pocket. He out of fucking pocket, bro. He out of pocket. Like that, none of that shit is justifiable. We can't justify none of this shit.
Yeah.
And then Meek tried to justify himself by
he said he going on the Twitter rant.
Yeah, like what the fuck is you talking about, Meek? We got to talk about it.
Yeah.
We got to talk about what Meek talking about.
Yeah, so what do he say? Pull the tweets up. In fact, I'll pull the tweets up. Right. I'll pull the tweets up. I know he had one John. He was saying some off the wall shit, and you could tell he was defensive, man. Cause I never heard a nigga say no shit like this publicly. You know what I'm saying? What'd he say? I should have had it up for y'all, man. It was a wild day when that allegation came out, man. Yeah, it was.
Meek was trying to save himself, but my whole thing is like, if you want to live your truth, live your truth. But don't bring other niggas into it to the point where they got to defend themselves, because then they going to feel like they got to go the extra mile to defend themselves.
Yeah.
You can live your truth. If you was the homie, you was one of the guys, I bring you around and shit, live your truth. But don't implicate me in your shit.
Yeah.
Like they said, one of the speculations was Diddy was recording people while they was doing it.
Fucking and having sex.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Don't bring that shit around me.
Yeah.
Don't bring that shit.
But also, is it a thing that's like talked about at the Diddy parties? Like, this is the type of shit that goes on here. Like, we have big ass orgies and, you know, sex workers be here and all this freaky shit. Like, is this a thing? Like, do niggas know about this when Diddy is inviting them to the parties? Like,
right. Are they aware? Because if they're not, then you implicate them, and then you become like me.
Yeah.
And then you start defending yourself to the fullest extent, talking about, I fuck bitches on their period. What?
Yeah, and I just pulled that up, though. What would he say? He said on there, he said, when I got a girl around me, I'm fucking her twice a day. LOL. Ask some of your favorites. Pussy don't control me, but it's like a high. One love to the gay people, but that juicy pussy do it for me. I done ran red lights to get that feeling. Y'all weird on here like devils. Why did you need to say that to prove you was straight, bro? Like, it's no nigga in the world that was like, you know, that would have been in that situation and been like, oh, let me tell these niggas I fuck bitches on their period.
Like, I like juicy pussy. What?
Yeah, like that'll save me. That'll save me. Yeah. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. That'll do it. And then he had another joint. He said, the two things they say, we snitching or we gay. We generating hundreds of millions from music. It's not a coincidence we all gay and snitches. When is the last time he made 100 million in music?
I think Meek made 100 mil.
The last album was Butt, though.
It was Butt.
You didn't make it recently.
He didn't make all 100 mil for music, in my opinion. But I felt like he made 100 mil in his career. He could have touched. I think he touched close to 100 mil.
I mean,
but you know what my thing is?
But that don't prove that you straight. You got 100 million. So that was the wrong argument.
Yeah.
It's like we made 100 million from music. That's why they call us snitches or gay. No, nigga, they calling you gay because some shit not adding up. God,
listen, some shit look kind of weird.
Yeah, no shit. But was looking different, Meek. That's why they said that, bro.
My thing is, Meek, can you please hire a PR team, please, to say the right shit, bro? Because I'll be your PR team. I promise you, I'll have everything on lock. No. Say cheese can't repost you. Academics can't repost you. None of these blogs, Shade Room, they can't repost you because the shit they repost you because of the shit you say be like
different
and weird.
Yeah,
we can't trust this nigga or the shit this nigga saying. Like I don't know, he going too far.
Me personally, as Meek, I wouldn't even responded, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's just not like people get fueled by that type of shit. You respond, they say more, they do more. You know what I'm saying? If you never would have responded, that shit would have went away in maybe a year or two.
You see, Usher didn't respond
at all.
And come on.
But Usher been getting them type of rumors for years that he's secretly gay or something like that. So it's like, I think when you used to it, it's easier to like block it off. That wasn't always a thing with Meek. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never heard a nigga say Meek was gay before this. He was secretly gay. Possibly. I don't know. Have you heard it? Probably not.
No, I haven't heard it, but you know, I don't know. Niggas feel some type of way when you question their sexuality. Like, that's like a soft spot for them. Like, it's like a trigger. I guess you could say it's like a trigger. Like, nah, you going too far. Like,
and it's weird, right? Because it's like, even though I'm not a straight woman, obviously, right? If I was a straight woman and somebody was like, oh, you a lesbian, you gay. Oh, okay. Like, it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why it's that way for men and it's not really that way for women. Like, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, and I'm the gayest ever, okay? I love pussy, but I got so many work husbands and baby dads, man. I don't give a fuck if people take that shit serious or not. The fuck you gonna do to me? I'm playing. I'm having fun, and I think people need to learn.
Because you know why?
What?
Charlamagne said this. You live your truth. Nobody can't say nothing to you because you live your truth.
Yeah.
You know you're gay.
Yeah.
You live that lifestyle.
Yeah.
So you already. There's nothing nobody can say to you to get you off your shit, off your spot.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? You live your truth.
But it should still be the same thing with men, though. You know what I'm saying? If you a straight man, you only like pussy. Can a nigga come to you and say right now you gay and you like dick and you get upset? You shouldn't get upset.
It's defamation of character, though. At that point,
yeah, it's that.
It's
but
defamation of character.
If it's not true, then what's the point of getting all built up and getting hype like that, man? It don't make no sense, man. Don't make no sense, man. And I think that Meek in a weird place in his career, right? You know,
he is in a weird place because that nigga ain't dropped music since what? 2018?
No, he just dropped the project.
We don't count that, bro.
What? Come on.
We don't count that shit.
I'm not talking about the joint with Ross. I'm talking about the recent joint.
The shit with Ross was actually, that shit was actually cool. But the Expensive Pain, Too Good to Be True is actually cool, bro.
Come on,
that
bro.
shit was cool. That shit was cool, bro.
Come on, that's one good track on there, bro. That album is butt. Come on, stop lying right now, man.
Expensive Pain.
He lying to these people, man.
Expensive Pain. On, man. Expensive Pain was that was ass. He should have never put that out. But this nigga ain't dropped a good album since 2018. Championships.
You put Too Good to Be True.
I put it as like
over Expensive Pain.
Hell yeah.
You called Expensive Pain ass?
Yeah.
It's a few tracks on Expensive Pain I can get with.
No,
over
it's
that
not. No.
Come on.
Only track on Expensive Pain I can get with is Cold Hearted Part 3. That's it. None of these tracks is like doing it for me. Like that shit.
I can't believe him right now, man. I can't believe him.
Too Good to Be True was the album because it had Ross on it.
What that mean, nigga? Ross was ass on there too.
You disrespectful, yo.
He got that one song on there with Ross. I think I got it in the playlist. It's alright, but come on, man. Meek just yelling on that album, man.
When doesn't he yell on a song though?
But it's like just real unnecessary arguing, man. Well, yelling and shit like that, man.
It is.
It's like it's not. You're not saying nothing but the same recycled shit.
Exactly. That's why I like Championships because he was actually talking on that album. He was like really spitting some shit, like to the point where, that shit got nominated for a Grammy. I think.
I do like the EP. He just came out with. That song, Whatever I Want, with Fabio Foreign, that's a good joint.
And Big Boy shit went hard.
Yeah, I like that joint too. And then the intro came from nothing or the bottom or whatever the title is. Now that's good, but like that other past shit, that's why I said when did he make 100 million? Because you couldn't have made 100 million or millions off that last project. You couldn't have.
Right.
It was but even Academics said it was a flop, and that's what started his beef with Academics.
No, that didn't start his beef with Academics.
No, Academics was coming at his numbers, bro.
No, Academics and Meek Ben had like some back and forth because
the Drake thing.
Yeah,
that did start it off.
And I feel like once Academics started reposting Meek in the negative light, Meek was like, "Stop reposting me," and then Academics stopped reposting him. Yeah. Then they kind of got back to like cool. I don't know. That shit is weird, but
yeah, Lord, that industry should be real. Industry should be real different, man. Like there's so many people beefing right now, man. And I also don't like I mean, technically, I guess it's not a hate train. Like if he deserved to be canceled, he deserved to be canceled. But how many people was like jumping on it? Like, okay, we know 50 going. You know what I'm saying? He not going.
50 definitely gonna hate.
He not going to chill at all. But like. No. Every time, like, it is a toenail dropped in his place. It's like it's everything is getting publicized and like give us the meat and potatoes and stop coming up with stupid headlines and dumb shit just to trigger people. Like we know what he's facing, we know what he's alleged to do, and like come and give us more fact before. And like I'm a pre-apologize kind of for some of the jokes we gonna have on here because I'm not a gay shamer. I can't be a gay shamer. Look at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna apologize in advance for that. But I guess I do got a soft spot for as far as how he getting I don't know how he getting ran over in the media. Like,
You talking about Meek or
Meek and Diddy. More so for Meek though,
Diddy
because that's
fucking deserved
from
it.
home. You know what
Diddy-
I'm saying? So it's like,
Diddy fucking deserved it.
yeah, I mean,
He
but
fucking deserved it.
also we don't know if all the gay allegations is true. So that's why it's like,
No, we don't know if they true, but it's like I don't know that shit. That shit.
It's
is
funny.
It's weird.
it's funny
It's
either way.
weird.
To
Yeah.
me, it's funny.
It's too many. It's too many. What do you call those? Breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Like breadcrumbs. Evidence is eventually going to lead you to some shit.
Yeah,
It's too many breadcrumbs.
The mansions just got raided, so who knows what they found in there, man. Like, it could be a whole world of shit like we just don't know about. And like, I'm over here riding for him. I mean, I don't know. I wish him nothing but the worst if all of that shit is true. I know for a fact some of that shit was true with Cassie, because I don't think she would be going so hard if it wasn't. But, you know, if that other shit is true, sex workers and stuff and sex parties all at the party, yeah, go to jail, bro, because it's just some shit that you should just...
You got your gavel?
Ooh, he gonna put him in jail, y'all.
Literally.
Man. Jesus Christ,
Literally.
man. I got the gavel in the bag. I wasn't even gonna pull out the gavel, but he...
Nah, pull that shit up.
Oh, man, yo. I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to save it for another episode where somebody really needed
So
it.
out of all episodes, you gonna tell me this one don't deserve it the most?
Because we was already going to be going in on them the whole damn near
I don't
whole
care.
episode. We got to put him in jail too. This episode is already in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
he gotta go to. He gotta
he
get buried under the jail.
want me to put Diddy in jail
How
for
many years?
being a freak body. I mean, I can't
Yeah.
really. Here's my thing. Like, I'm a freak too, but I'm a consented freak. So if he's like not consenting and like, yeah,
You know what he's doing? He like you heard about that story with Dwight Howard? How he invited another man over without the man knowing. That's what the shit Diddy is doing. Like you're implicating people that's not like okay, if he not really gay, but I tell him to come over and we got a party, and then it's like,
I mean,
I'm implicating him in some shit that shouldn't be implicated in.
Technically, he is kind of telling without telling, right? Like, it's a clip that's circulating around on social media. Like, back a couple years back when he was doing this interview with like Fabulous or something like that, and like he looks at Fab and he's like, "When we gonna party?" or something like that. And Fab like, we already party, and then Diddy is like, I mean, when we gonna party? He kind of telling you, nigga, that he wants some freak shit, bro. And then the boy from Stomp the Yard came out a couple weeks ago and was like, he called me at like 3 a.m. in the morning trying to get me over there. And I was asking like who was over there, and he was like, nobody. And so like he kind of is telling niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just every nigga not picking up on it.
So
you feel me? And then they probably get there and they be like, oh shit, you on this, damn, bro.
yeah.
So it could have been that with me.
Or it could have been like you ever like somebody like showing you signs, but you like, nah, not him. Mm-hmm. Like niggas is like, nah, not Diddy. Out of all niggas
would try to save him and shit like that. They was trying to find an excuse for him.
We trying to like, save him.
Yeah, I mean,
like, okay, a person that never came out as gay officially, but they got breadcrumbs. Mm-hmm. Tyler, the Creator.
He did come out.
He did?
In the song, yeah.
See, that's not obvious.
Niggas just didn't get the reference.
That's not obvious.
And then, hold on, bro. A couple of days ago, this interview came out with a conversation with him and this guy, Gerard Carmichael. I've heard the name before, but I don't know exactly who this is.
I heard of that name. He the actor. He the actor boy.
Actor boy.
He played on God Code with Charlamagne and them. I think that's him, Gerard Carmichael.
I've heard the name.
Yeah, I've heard
some
it.
sort of. They did a sit down where the guy was professing his feelings to Tyler, and Tyler was like, "Oh, I don't like you like that, but okay, yeah, no, I'll send this nigga the link, cause he just be always just so late on every fucking thing, man. I got to send him stuff when I'm getting ready for these episodes and all of that, like." goddamn, for him to be on social media, he not on social media. Like,
because I don't pay attention to that bullshit talking about, you know, Diddy gonna ask you to party. You got to tell him no.
You got to tell him no,
You gotta
man.
tell him no.
Gotta tell him no. He seen that though. He seen that.
That
he made
shit was hilarious.
I didn't really like that interview.
With Cat Williams and Shannon Sharp?
I think it had some funny moments, but ultimately spending almost 3 hours just dragging everybody instead of like bringing that energy to him is like,
yeah.
It just don't sit right with me. I know some people enjoyed it, they loved it, they gave him applause and kudos, but outside of the little funny sound bites and shit it created, I ain't a fan of it.
I can see where you developed that opinion because it's like he was just spewing negative shit about everybody,
just like the whole time
in the industry.
Like, like, you know, like I don't want to sit for 3 hours definitely and just like, here, you Steve Harvey got a wig and like just like what is this doing for us?
What's the point?
Yeah, you know, like,
besides tearing another black man
if you're
down.
not telling me, you know, something they need to be arrested for real, some stolen jokes and industry playing allegations that don't do it for me, you know. I mean, everybody was bigging that up, but I was like, nah.
The only thing I say it do is like it verifies some shit because niggas already had questions about like I would say like Bernie Mac, like nobody had questions about him, but the way they say he like kind of got blackballed in the industry and shit, so people already had questions. All that interview did was verify some shit.
I think that well, I guess when you haven't been given the opportunity to confront these people face to face, or you haven't been given the opportunities that they've been given, I think it kind of sits in you, you know. It probably was bubbling in them and making them bitter. Yeah. And that allowed him to get it out, but it's also at the jeopardy of we still black people slamming black people. Like it doesn't change. Like the cycle is just like endless, bro. And it's deeper than comedians, bro. Like all these rappers is beefing now. What the fuck is Drake and Metro Boomin beefing for? Like
over a female.
Nigga, why?
I think they said it's Drake and Future, but
it's them or Metro or however it go. But like what?
Nah, Metro did
Come
say
on, man.
Okay, so Metro and Drake is beefing because it's not really beef, but they into it because Metro said some shit about her loss winning album of the year over Heroes and Villains. So when Metro tweeted some shit about that, Drake was like, "Oh, you tweeting and we not with the tweeter and deleters." That's what it was. The tweeter and deleters.
Yeah, in the little video he did this summer.
Yeah. He said, "Look at my eyes. Look, does it look like I'm playing?" He said, "No, no, all right."
Now that was funny, but I mean, he ain't say nothing wrong. I mean, well, he you know what I'm saying? Her loss was better than Heroes and Villains.
You bullshitting. You just spewing like you
It
really
is.
bullshitting, yo.
No.
Her loss is like a fucking. Her loss is a what do you want to call it? Like a mainstream, like that's the typical mainstream album.
I don't.
That shit was so basic, bro.
I don't fuck with him no more.
That shit was so basic.
He don't know no good music.
Heroes
man.
and Villains had that like Heroes.
He got some joints on there too. I'm not saying that's ass, but to put that over, nah.
Heroes
please,
and
man, stop,
bro.
please.
Okay, her loss was like some. I don't know. It just sounded so basic. Like we already heard this shit before. It's nothing new.
But that was the mood around that time. So
that's why they said
music to serve.
No, that's why they said music is dry right now. Rap is dry. Hip hop is dry because albums like that.
And I agree to a certain extent. Y'all niggas not trying to listen to the niggas that really spit bars. Like it's always the go-to artists. Drake and Moneybag and all of them niggas. It's always the go-to. Like, find some new shit to vibe with. Like, it's more than one type of hip-hop and rap, bro. Like, people think it's just one category of shit, and then they say that the whole thing is ass. The game is ass in some aspects, you know what I'm saying? But it's not ass overall around the board. And, of course, people got different tastes, so it's always going to be an argument who's better, this, that, and the third. But I don't know. I think it should be more individual recognition in different lanes. Like, and then niggas will stop saying that. Like, you know, it's ass. I mean, everybody want to run to the same shit.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
That's what gets the plays on the radios and the
talking about lean and fucking and all of that shit. Yeah, I mean, and then it's about to be hot, bro. So a lot of that shit about to.
That leads me into something I wanted to talk about, but I ain't text you.
Yeah, bring it up.
So I have people that criticize me about listening to Rod Wave. He one of my favorite artists.
Oh yeah, Rod get busy. Free Rod, man. He just got locked up, man. Free Rod.
He one of my favorite artists for real. Mm-hmm. So people always tell me, like my mom, close loved ones, and people that I talk to. Mm-hmm. Nah, you good. But they tell me, oh, all Rod do is make negative music, sad music. That's why you sad. That's why your vibe like that. That's all he listens to. Listen, Rod is the most like realest. He the realest artist out there, hands down. Like that nigga be spitting real shit. Mm-hmm. That nigga be spitting real shit, like real life shit. Mm-hmm. When he said, nobody told me the road would be easy. Mm-hmm. I can't believe I made it this far. Mm-hmm. That shit was hard. Like, that's some real spiritual ghetto gospel type shit to me. Mm-hmm. Like, when he said, name another rapper you know that sampled Mary Mary.
He sampled Mary Mary?
That's the song.
What song is that? Is it on that? What album is it?
I think that's the song. He said, nobody told me the road would be easy.
Like a good sample.
Yeah.
But, I mean, all right. So, I think it is kind of true what they saying, bro, because your music can become a part of your mood. Oddly, me being like a huge music fan and like, I guess, expired, retired rapper. I still be trying to rap sometimes, but it don't be... Listen, I'm working on, but I'm a huge music fan, and I done turned on a few albums that have made me sad or brought out the emotion in me or changed my mood for the whole day. So that can be true, bro. Might be listening to so much Rod, you making yourself depressed, man. You sitting up there picking up his pain and shit, man.
But that's the thing. It's not picking up his pain. It's like he actually lived this shit, and this what he talking about. Yeah. It's kind of like a triumphant moment. You know who's the same rapper? Moray. He do the same type shit. Like
he been out for a while. Where he been at?
I don't know. He not. I'm just saying like trying to compare somebody because I don't really listen to him, but he's somebody that I would compare him to. Like I don't know. Like Rod Wave. Like I got some lyrics. So his recent album, there's a song called Checkmate on there. And he said when you smiling through your pain, it feel like dancing in the rain. Like that's some like, I feel like it's some like,
shit.
Yeah, but it's like, it's not negative. Like, you know, people who, in my opinion, people who think it's negative, like maybe you're looking at it in a negative light, but the next, like me, I look at it like in a positive light.
Yeah, I mean, music can do different shit to different people, you know.
Yeah.
But I think that they saying more so that's what you constantly listening to. Like it's your favorite artist. You're not really switching it up. You're not really giving your brain a chance to like feel differently. So you might be a little depressed right now because of Rod Wave, bro. You might gotta think about that when you go home, man. Like. If everybody's saying the same thing, it's probably not wrong, bro.
You know what's crazy? I can't. No, that's not true.
It's probably not wrong, bro. I mean, your close people. Come on, man. Your close people. They all gonna fraud to you? Come on.
No, they not gonna fraud to me, but I feel like they be hating. They be hating. Because it's like, why?
Now he just made all of them Rod Wave haters just out of nowhere. He like, oh, they just hating, man.
I feel like
it
they be hating.
They ain't looking out for me. They just hating. They ain't got to worry about that.
They be hating because I'm getting by. This is getting me by. Like, this type of music is getting me by. Mm-hmm. It's not getting you by. Why are you worried about, like, what I'm listening to? I'm cool.
No, that's a fair point. Because ain't nobody tell me not to listen to what I listen to.
And then I can't stop.
Then
I don't think I could go a day without listening to the type of music I listen to.
Well, that's true fan shit right there, man.
No, it's not fan shit. It's like
no, yes it is.
No, it's not
your favorite artist.
No, it's not fan shit.
Come on, man.
It's not fan shit.
You just need it.
It's like, how do I explain it? It's like therapy to me. It's like I listen to this to get ready for the workday, or to decompress after the workday. Like this is what I throw on when I don't know, to get through life.
No, I know the feeling. I got a wake up playlist.
Exactly.
I like, good uplifting music to get me through, because sometimes I don't want to get the fuck out of bed because the world is shit and I just want to stay in my room. But I feel you. I got a wake up playlist.
But I don't think it's like fan shit. I'm being real, like, cause like I'm the type of person that's going to criticize. Like, I got some some constructive criticism for Rod Wave. Like, he could slow down on sampling so many songs. Like, a lot of his songs like be previous samples. So I'm not like the type of person that be like, oh, he does nothing wrong. Rod Wave he's the GOAT. But I mean, he's like, I don't know. He a real nigga.
Yeah. He touches you. No Diddy.
Yeah. No Diddy.
Cooley's a fool for that, man. A fool. No Diddy, man. Then trademarked it, man. He's a cold nigga, man.
Wait, he trademarked it?
Yeah, bro.
No, he didn't.
Trademark, copyrighted it or something like that.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did, bro. I shared it on my story.
No, Quilly trademarked that saying.
Yeah.
Quilly did.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Diddy did.
No, Quilly, he did it like a week ago, bro. I shared that shit, and I was like,
yeah, I seen it.
I'm like, yo, why you do this, but you won't drop the album? But he did end up dropping the album a couple days later, so I kind of ate my words with that. But like, why would you do that before you drop the album, man? Drop the album first, man. Market yourself first. But he's just a clown like that, man. He been clowning like that, man. That was my favorite rapper at one point, man.
Quilly.
Yeah. Oh God.
Beak was my favorite rapper at one point.
So our favorite rappers was Nemesis for a long time, man. A long time. Kind of like how we wasn't Nemesis, man. I just didn't. I wasn't feeling it, man.
That's crazy.
I just wasn't feeling it. I talked about that in the first episode, though, so y'all can go back there if y'all want to see that. But man, they was Nemesis for a long time, man. I think that's why this is where the humor is coming from in it. Like, him making the jokes and 50 Cent and the copyright. I think this is where the funniness is coming in it. But as black people, when do we not do this, right?
Exactly.
Like, make everything funny. Like, shit that's not supposed to be funny. Like,
exactly.
This shit, in all reality, this shit, people kill themselves because of shit like this, man. I don't know if I'm
real shit
allowed to say that because it's going to go on YouTube. People unalive themselves, you know what I'm saying, because of this type of shit. So as the black community, we probably need to do better, but I think No Diddy probably going to last for a couple more weeks.
Not a couple more weeks. That shit going to last for the next generation.
It's like, damn, man, like, next generation gonna be looking at our slang and shit like that, and they be like, no, Diddy, what do that mean? And they gonna look it up, and they gonna be a little traumatized, because whether these allegations is true or not, it's all the memes gonna be on the internet and all that shit. Can you imagine, man? Can you imagine? But we got the...
That brings me to my next point. I don't know if you guys seen, but you watch the... what's something called? The men's tournament, the NCAA tournament.
No, what happened?
All right, so Duke got this player named Jared McCann on their squad, right? So Bull really nice, like on the court, like he real nice. So I guess he made a post that he paints his fingernails and there's like a purple color and shit like that. So people was like, damn, this nigga like he kind of sweet.
I remember that, and I shared it on my page.
He's real nice on the court, though.
And you was like, we got to talk about it, man. Yeah. And I'm thinking, like, he's saying, like, we got to talk about it. Like, this shit crazy. Like,
it is crazy.
So then I sent them to John with Lil Baby, because Lil Baby had his nails painted in something. I don't know what it was. Him and Academics was going back and forth. And I'm like, all right, before we talk about it, look at this.
I seen that. Yeah,
because Lil Baby niggas favorite rappers too and shit like that. So what y'all gonna say about him?
But Baby said his nails wasn't really painted, And then I remember you responded and you was like, come on, man, you gonna tell me that ain't nail
like
polish?
that's not nail polish?
Maybe it was the glare on the camera that made you.
No, that was nail polish.
No.
Okay, and that's a lot coming from me, right? Because I love graphic design and all of that shit, and 3D and the new animation. Like, I'm so excited about that shit. I do all of our critical counseling joints, and when y'all see them on Instagram and all of that shit, that's me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm into that shit, but I don't give that, bro. Like, that's can't. Crazy. You can't put your hand up right now, and I just artificially put some paint on it. If I do, it ain't gonna look right. It's definitely gonna look fake. So I don't know, man.
Well,
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Yeah,
that's real, man.
But my thing is,
don't make a nigga gay, bro.
What?
He hate me right now,
what?
man. That was pure hate that he just had in his face. He hate me right now. I'm gonna say it again. That don't make no nigga gay.
Painting your nails don't make you gay.
No.
It make you have a little sugar in your tank.
Come on, man.
You got a little sugar in your tank. You paint your nails.
Please, man. Please,
what?
please.
What?
Metrosexuals exist. You know what that is?
What is that?
It's a man that is, I guess, a little bit more
on the feminine side.
On the feminine side, they like to get pedicures and manicures, and
they keep up
with their bodies,
bro,
like how women would, and all of that.
I let her get a good pedicure. Mm-hmm. When they scrub your feet. When they scrub your feet, that shit be feeling so good. Like, oh my God, like I be feeling.
You not gay. You be in there, and there be bitches in there, and I'm sure your shit still get hard.
Yes, but that's not the point. Listen, that's not the point. The point is, painting your nails make you a little kind of sus.
Wrong. Listen. We're going to put this poll up on the Critical Counseling Podcast page, and probably my personal page too. Follow it if you don't. At Tay, not you. TAYNTYOU _ on Instagram. We're going to put that up. And we want to see what y'all think, man, whether that make a man gay or not. I think that it's nail polish. And you can put it on your nails if you want to, just because women do it typically.
So where do you draw the line? Oh, can a nigga go get the extended ones? Like, what do you call it?
I think that's
what do you call it?
The extended nails. What y'all females call? I don't know what the hell y'all be press-on nails.
Press-ons or
press-ons and all of that shit that y'all be wearing. I don't know what the fuck y'all be having going on. I don't wear that.
So is that gay?
I think so.
So you see what I'm saying?
So just because you going the extra mile to, make sure people hear the tapping and all of that shit, you probably are freaky a little bit. I will say that, but just the color, come on, man.
Because you going the extra mile for people to look at your hands, like.
Yeah. So you want a nigga to notice your hands or something like that. Right?
Exactly. Even with the nail polish, you want somebody to notice your hands.
Well, what if it just go with the outfit, man?
Niggas been matching since the fucking time of birth. And we ain't never had to put nail polish on. We've been putting fits together since the Stone Ages. But
it's also been a thing that's been happening forever. Back in the I think the 70s, hippie era and shit like that. Like, men have chosen different, more effeminate fashion choices. And they never was called gay. Them big ass bell bottom pants and shit that they wore in the 70s with the big ass hats. Fly. Okay, and niggas had their taco meats all exposed and shit with the half blazers and the crop tops. Come on, man.
You knew you was
But they didn't call them niggas gay though, bro.
Nah,
so what's the difference now, bro? With a nigga putting a little nail polish on this shit, bro?
Because that's like all that shit you described. You got the bell bottoms and the chest hair showing you.
Yeah, that was freaky, bro. And basketball uniforms used to be worse.
Yeah, they do used to be worse, but
shorts, bro. Booty shorts.
You right.
Them niggas was wearing booty shorts. What was this? The 50s or the 60s?
One of them.
Where the shorts came up here and was hugging the nigga nuts. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But they didn't call them niggas gay, bro.
That's why we have evolved. What are you talking about? We look at the 2000s. Niggas had shorts down to their ankles. Yeah. Now we got them back up here. We evolved.
Yeah, they brought him to the appropriate length.
Yeah, so we evolved.
But
you're not gonna start off perfect. You feel me?
These were things that would have been seen as effeminate dressing or being feminine. No, they were not called gay.
The bell bottoms, the chest hair showing, that shit was a status of like juice. Like you got that juice. Like you got that swag. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's what that was.
Can a nigga wear that now outside and they call it juice and swag?
You know what they wear?
What?
They wear man purses or satchels. that's the equivalent to the bell bottoms. A nigga wearing a satchel like with a Gucci, like if he got a Gucci satchel.
That's freaky to you?
Is it what?
Is it freaky to you?
No, it's not freaky. It's like if a nigga got a Gucci satchel, like I feel like he wants to express his level of status. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the type of person that's gonna wear that shit because I don't give a fuck. I don't have to show my status like that. Like, but a nigga want to show his status. He want to wear a Gucci satchel or Gucci man purse or whatever.
I mean, I think that
that's not the same as painting your nails.
If it's marketed for a man, I don't think it's really a man purse. I think it's just a man bag, but people just put man purse on it because they see the way that they wear it.
It's like a crossbody.
Yeah. And that's all it really is, but niggas just looking for shit to say. Oh, that nigga gay, man. How? Cause that nigga got a bag. Like, could be anything in there. It could be, actually, Udi's came out with a song. He said he called this a purse. It's a Glock in this purse. And that was just like, oh, you telling them niggas if they try to run up on you, think you sweet.
It's not really sweet.
Yeah, it's not really. Gucci gonna put y'all niggas on a t-shirt. But you see what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Like, why are we that rough with men, bro?
Because
as a man yourself, like,
nah, that's how it is though. I think that's just how it is because females, like you said, females can I feel like they can
do everything.
And not
like be called nothing. Like,
yeah, like I don't know. I was on Instagram the other day and I seen like a female say some shit like I don't know what she said. She said some shit, but I'm like, a man couldn't do that. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know what she said, but I was like, a man couldn't do that.
Men don't get any room, man. And I feel bad because, like I said in the beginning,
you know why?
Like,
I got the answer. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I got the answer. Men can't do that because women, when women are looking for a man, they want somebody that's going to protect them, going to provide for them, and all that type of shit. Like, you gotta be like this type of nigga to provide for me. I don't want no sweet shit. Don't come over here with no sweet shit. Don't come over here try to do some funny shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's how women think, I feel like.
Excuse me. And they want masculine men, and masculine men are out here. Y'all can go get those men without talking about the other men that choose to do that, because just say that's not your type of man. Like,
exactly.
Don't call him gay and slaughter him and shit like that, or just and vice versa with men. Like, just say that's not the homie that you want around. That's not for you. Yeah, and that's cool. But to slaughter a nigga and call him gay and all of that crazy shit is just wild to me. Like, now I always get mixed arguments on this joint right here. Like, a couple years ago when Tank came out and was like, if you suck a dick because you was curious about it, you not gay. I always get niggas that say, oh, that nigga gay. That nigga gay. But when I bring up the fact that women do it in their teenage years or sometimes in their 20s or 30s, and they just tried it that one time and that one few times or whatever the case, they don't get called lesbians or anything like that. Or gay, or if they have a threesome with their nigga, they don't get called gay for.
I'm trying to tell you, they got more leeway.
And why? Because that's technically it's some sort of attraction to the same sex. So
because I feel like I'm gonna tell you, when females do it, it's cool. They are able to like bounce back. When a man does it, it's like a stain on his name. Like, I really feel like it's like a mark that it's like, it shouldn't be like this, but it's like a mark on your name. Like, when it's like, okay, he done did that. That's on his name forever. Like that's, you get what I'm saying?
It's a sexual action that was done behind
I'm
closed doors.
But I'm playing like
privacy.
I'm playing devil's advocate as to why it is like that. Like it's a double standard. Double standards exist in this world, and we just got to live with that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like we fight for equality, but little do we know it's a double standards in this world that are always going to exist because for whatever reason, and it's cool because I feel like the double standards are guided by how we live as a society. What do you want as a person? What do you want in a person as a society? If a female want a masculine man, she's not gonna accept certain shit that a feminine man would give her, even though a feminine man might be able to take care of her better than a masculine man, but she want the masculine man because she's not gonna accept the shit the feminine man is giving her.
The hell, that's a great point. The feminine man could be the nigga with the good office job.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe a pastor or something somewhere, or some sort of businessman.
Yeah.
And she want the nigga that's a little buff that work at the gas station, just cause he look masculine.
Just cause she know he
know how to fix the car and shit like that, so she'll take it.
Yeah.
Nigga don't know how to do nothing else. He don't know how to wash no clothes or nothing like that.
Yeah.
But she'll take it, just
she gonna take it because she comfortable with that. It's also about what type of father raised you. You get what I'm saying? Or what type of male figure was in your life. Who did you have as an example growing up? That's what you geared towards. If you always had gay uncles around you, come on, you gonna accept that shit. But if you had an uncle that always said like, nah, like you had an uncle to always check you on some shit.
Now what about those niggas with the super strict masculine fathers that ended up gay anyway? Cause there's some niggas that got them niggas,
you can't
right?
Stop
like
it. You can't stop it.
And so it don't matter who you're around. It just
I think environment plays a part.
No.
Environment plays a part.
I say
Hands down.
I say this all the time.
Hands down.
When I'm telling people about how I came up and shit like that, like as far as like when I was a child and shit like that, and like going into my teenage years, I didn't see no lesbian couples. Like I mean maybe on TV and shit like that, but I didn't see nobody that was really living the lifestyle that I'm living. It's something that I started feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't about my environment. Now, did I start seeing people eventually? Yes. People in high school and that was in them type of relationships and all that shit. Yes. I started seeing it, but initially when I was growing up, I seen all straight couples and all of that stuff like that. So by that logic, I should be a heterosexual woman. But
you know what I think? There's outliers and anomalies. You're just an anomaly. Like an anomaly is like a outlier is something. Yeah.
No, I know what it is.
Yeah, so you're an outlier. That's all.
But the logic doesn't make sense still.
It does.
Because you said it's based on environment.
It is.
So that means how many men did you have around you? No disrespect for shit. How many men did you have around you?
Like when growing up?
Yeah, men that taught you, you know what I'm saying?
Few.
So,
very few.
And you was around particularly more women than anything, right? Mm-hmm. Why you not gay? Exactly. Speechless.
Listen, I feel like it's
just
like
made him eat his words. Y'all see that?
No.
He didn't say nothing. Why he not gay?
Because I feel like it's like
because you love pussy, right?
I had a mom teach me. She taught me what my father couldn't. That's all I'm saying. Like I feel like.
But how? If you needed to learn particular things to be a man, and that was a woman.
You got a point, but I don't.
How?
You got a point, but I'm just saying, like, it's like, I'm probably an anomaly. I don't know.
Maybe so.
I'm probably an anomaly because I'm trying to tell you, yo. Here's where I go. I got an answer to your question. So I didn't have a father growing up, and I had very few father figures growing up, right? Mm-hmm. So her question is, why am I not gay if I had women around me most of my life, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like a father being absent in the home has different effects on everybody. To the next nigga, a father not having a father in the home could have made him gay. But me, it didn't make me gay. It kind of made me. It might have made me angry, or it might have made me emotional. Like I tell you right now, and I'm opening up about some shit. Since this is critical counseling, I'm very emotional. I'm an emotional nigga. I'm just an emotional person. Like the smallest shit, I get emotional over. So maybe a father did that. Not having a father did that to me. You know what I'm saying? It made me emotional.
Yeah.
To the next nigga, it could have made gay. To the next nigga, it could have made him hard. Like it could have made him harder. Like he turned to the streets and he started doing all this shit. Like not having a father is gonna do something different to everybody. It's not gonna make them gay all the time, but I think environment
might take you a different
lane
as far as emotions. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. He's redeemed. He's redeemed.
Yeah. I redeemed myself.
He's redeemed. Because that make a whole lot of sense, man. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man.
My bottom line is I definitely got some deficiencies in my life that I think are caused to not having a father. Now, I kind of put that mindset away because once you turn a man, everything that happens is up to you.
Yeah.
Everything. My responsibilities, my outlook on life, what happens, the job I got, everything is because of me. I control my life.
Not just a man when you're an adult.
Yeah.
Right? Like that shit is just like, it's all on you to pick what type of life you gonna live and, how you gonna live it, what morals you gonna take in and all of that shit.
Eventually you gotta stop blaming your parents for the life that,
Yeah.
Now some people
speaking on that, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you could.
It's been brought to my attention that the last episode might have been triggering because that's the type of stuff we was talking about, parental relationships and this, that, and the third. And I just want to say, I was personally speaking on my experience, and I don't have too much commentary on their situation, but I was speaking more based on, how it would make me feel. And if it was triggering, I apologize, or if it came off as disrespect, I apologize, but I can't speak nothing but my experience.
Of course, that's all we can do.
Yeah.
That's all we can do.
I can't speak nothing but my experience, and it's not going to always sound pretty because it wasn't always pretty. Like, a lot of it was ugly, and a part of me healing is getting that out, right? It sometimes even when it don't sound the best or it don't paint people in the best light, like it's just I can't control that. I just got to give you the truth. And when I see things and they make me feel a type of way and I want to bring it here, this is what I'm going to do. And so if you not going to be a fan of that and you're not going to like that, you don't have to tune in. You don't have to pay attention. I appreciate the people that are really here and really want to hear what I say and hear what Liv say and support this and everything. But we told y'all from the beginning, this ain't going to be filtered.
And it shouldn't be.
And it shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? This is going to be raw and this going to be what it is. So I apologize for that. I apologize in advance, but...
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Like, I can't be. But good. Go say you, bro. It just came up in my mind, man.
Nah, listen. Everything you said is accurate. Accurate. Because this is our perspective of the truth and what we went through.
Yeah.
What do we look like telling somebody else's truth? No, we better tell our truth.
Yeah.
So if you can relate to it, if you can't relate to it, it is what it is.
And a lot of this, and it's a lot of, we got a right to an opinion, right? So if you ever tune into these and, we not saying the same stuff that you feeling and all of that, you got to respect that as our opinion. Like, there's a lot of people that watch the last, because I think we on 54 right now, watch the last 44 minutes and they probably didn't like it, and that's all right. You can save Diddy and save Meek Mill and save the albums and listen to Ride Wave or not listen to Ride Wave. You could do whatever you want to do. This just for the people that want to tune in and want to hear different opinions and different perspectives on truths and shit like that. This is all this is for. And with that being said, we need a third co-host, okay? Preferably a lady. to sit right here or however we got it positioned when we do it. We need a third, man. Okay, preferably nobody that wants either one of us. And shit could get messy. I'm not saying with all females, but females will get an attitude and they, want to tear everything down and shit like that, and we don't need it. So, preferably a female that is not interested romantically in either one of us, that can give her perspective, ain't scared to give her perspective, her truth, her opinion, you know what I'm saying? More so one that don't look like me. Mm-hmm. More feminine one, maybe one that's straight. Yeah, probably gotta be straight. Yeah, cause they ain't really tuning in to hear about all LGBT stuff. And I don't really talk about that stuff, but a heterosexual female, no discrimination, heterosexual female host that can sit here and hold it down with me and my brother every 2 weeks or however long sometimes we take a long time to chop these episodes, but to come on with us while we recording these and give us a fresh opinion, from a heterosexual female standpoint. You got to get here, of course, and that's the only requirement. You got to get here. It's usually an hour. Sometimes we go a little bit over, once a week, twice a week, however we do it. And we'll grow. I can't guarantee you this huge paycheck right now. We don't get a huge paycheck right now. That was in the ad initially when we posted it on Instagram. But we just want to grow here, Kritical Counseling, and we looking for that perfect third seat to, come with us on the journey and shit like that. So in the next couple of weeks, DM us, hit me up personally in the texts or however you got my info, hit me up, let me know you want to do it. We'll start talking to you, we'll do a couple test runs and shit like that. We serious about it. If you listening from Spotify or Apple, hit us up on Instagram, Kritical Counseling Podcast, spelled exactly how you see it in these episode titles and stuff like that. Or hit my personal page up. I say it again, I said it in the beginning, Tay Not True on Instagram, TAYNTYOU_. Let me know. Give me age, demographics, and all of that stuff. Preferably somebody over 21. Hell, 25, honestly.
Yeah. 20, I would say 24, 25. Yeah,
you ain't really done enough at them ages. You got to get to at least 25.
What you mean you ain't done enough? You trying to cook them?
You ain't experienced enough life, enough heartbreaks and all of that stuff, man.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Can you? Nah, you don't got enough experience to talk about here yet. We ain't got no race preference. Okay, white, black, Chinese, I don't care. Just
as long as you have a insight, a deep insight to life, I feel like, and you want to live your truth and you want to make your opinion heard. That's the main.
And you consistent.
The main things. Yeah.
Don't be me and Liv get here and we waiting on you for an hour. Yeah. No, man. Okay, we only book the space for 2 hours at a time. Okay, we give ourselves that first hour to get ourselves ready and get the topics together and all of that stuff, and then we spend the next hour recording and doing what we got to do. So Get here. Okay, we will give you the location when we establish that it's you and all of that. We ain't gonna give you right now, like obviously not. But hit us up, man. Let us know, man. And did he do it or did he not, man? I got a bunch of polls going up on the Kritical Counseling Podcast page just about some of the stuff we talked about. You know what I'm saying? Whether Liv is gay or not, like that stuff is gonna.
That shit caught me off guard. Like,
I'm fucking with y'all. That ain't going up there. I just wanted to get his reaction, but
that shit caught me off guard. I was like, wait, what?
That man was over there in another world. What? Huh? What day? Oh man. See, listen, this is a great energy you can add to. You know what I'm saying? You can help us build on. I know a lot of people getting into this nowadays and they don't know where to go and what to do, and we still figuring it out too. But let's figure it out together, man. And if money is what you really concerned about, I'm gonna just let you know now. When you come, the money gonna come, cause a lot of times people want to see something appealing to the eye. And listen, I'm sorry, we're not gonna market you, but the reality is
you're gonna end up like Diddy. You end up marketing somebody. That's technically sexual trafficking.
The reality is
not sexual trafficking, but it's trafficking.
Men that are tuning in, they don't want to see this unless they gay. Not Liv though. Liv not gay. He just Listen. They want to see this. I have a different opinion about that.
What you mean?
I feel like you might be just a little bit, just because of how I dress. I understand it's still under that. I feel all that, but to be attracted to, I don't shame nobody.
What you trying to say? I'm trying to follow you, and I'm like, huh? What you trying to say? It's
men that say they'll take down studs and
all
that
like
stuff.
Kodak. Mm-hmm. Like Kodak said, I'm fucking young and made long as she got the Gucci.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You don't want no Kodak type nigga.
No.
Like, yeah.
No.
We don't hang.
I don't do
no,
niggas.
Kodak funny as shit though. Kodak, that's my guy.
But I feel like it's a lot of people that be like, oh no, it's not gay because it's a woman. But I look at
it's disrespectful is what it is.
The masculinity and us and all of that, and it just be like, are you sure he's not a little bit gay?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and I feel like it's disrespectful if you say you like females and the niggas try to come at you. All right, cool, one time, and then you say no, and then you like, come on, you like, I feel like that's disrespectful.
So,
because all right, I'm gonna say it from my point of view. If I say I'm straight and I got a gay ass person, I don't want to say gay ass person. My bad. Scratch that. Take that out. If I'm straight and I got a gay dude trying to come at me and I say no the first time, all right, cool. We already squashed the situation. And then if he keep trying to pursue me, I feel disrespected, and yeah.
So
that's how I feel.
For me, it's like when I was younger and I was just coming out, and changing up my wardrobe and all of that shit, getting comfortable. Yeah, that shit bothered me a little bit. But at this age, okay. I would still, all right, but you can't. So, like.
It don't bother you if they keep pursuing you, though?
No.
That's crazy.
I'm so goofy. Like I told y'all in the beginning, I got work husbands and baby fathers. That's real shit. I got 5.
You got 5?
Mm-hmm. Oh. And niggas probably would look at me and be like, I don't believe it. Yeah, I got 5 of them.
You ain't hear me? I say you a hoe.
Technically in that sense of the word, I am a hoe. I got 2 husbands and 3 baby dads. So at this big age where I'm goofy as shit anyway, and I tend to laugh and make a joke out of anything, I don't give a shit. I would. Let me.
Nah.
No, but you can take me shopping. Like Diddy did me. Anyway, niggas had the matching outfits.
So, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, you seen that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Those are telltale signs. Telltale signs of, breadcrumbs.
So wait a minute, you believe it or not?
What part? You gotta be specific.
With me.
Is he gay?
Yeah.
No. Nah. Because it hurt. Nah, because it hurt when it's a nigga you grew up on that was rapping. Like, I started listening to Meek when I was in high school, freshman year. So I kind of grew up on him. Like, my cousin put me on Flamer's mixtape. Like, that was Flamer's 3's first mixtape I listened to. So it's like, you grew up on somebody that you listened to, and it's like seeing your hero, not a hero, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga you listen to your whole your childhood, you see him, it's like, damn, come on. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I guess it can
let
hit
you
people
down
like that,
And then you be like, nah, not me. Like, I don't believe it. But then you see signs like Diddy calling him daddy, and bro, what is you doing? What the fuck? What are we doing here?
That make me want to turn it on again, man.
Like, I see shit like that, and then I start questioning myself. And I'm like,
but to say that he couldn't call the niggas and call each other baby is different. Like, I don't know. I seen it as a term of endearment type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the word baby, yeah,
but not daddy.
They call Birdman baby. I told you.
So what if he say daddy-o?
That's even more gay. That's like white gay. That's like white gay. White people gay. Don't call me daddy-o. What the fuck was he on? He called that nigga daddy.
Yeah, man. Liv didn't like that, man.
What the fuck was he on?
He said that was gay. I was trying to argue the point that, like, if a nigga slapping a nigga ass and ball, or they, oh, hey, baby, I see you, baby. Go ahead, keep flossing. That ain't okay.
That's not gay because it's like that's the sport.
All right.
Okay, I feel like that's part of the sport.
Let me tell you something.
Like in football, they do that. And football, they probably the gayest sport ever because you under the center like this.
Mm-hmm. Right there where that nigga nuts at.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
So you like,
yeah.
And then you checking plays.
Yeah.
Hot route. And then you,
yeah.
These,
nigga,
like,
ass
yeah.
and testicles, all in your line of vision.
Yeah,
and
you deep in there.
That goes.
Yeah, you deep in there like that.
You gotta say no Diddy, man.
And that's part of the sport. You gotta say no Diddy. Before Jalen was getting snaps from Kelsey, he said no Diddy.
My point is, this shit is allowed, but daddy is like
where we draw the line. Am I wrong or am I right?
Okay.
Come on.
Right, so
come on, people.
I don't want to do this to Liv, but
you gonna put me in jail?
Liv got to go in jail, man. Because one thing can't be right and another thing is wrong, man. It's
what
the
are you
same
talking about?
shit. It's
what you putting me in jail for?
It's a term of endearment, okay? Daddy is a term of endearment.
No, the
like
fuck it's not.
Baby is, okay? So,
bro,
I don't care, man. Hey. You tell the people to bail you out, okay?
That's crazy, yo. I'm about to hop over this motherfucking...
you tell the people to bail you out, man. I don't like it. But don't worry, you ain't gonna be in there long, because I know you don't want to be in there with Diddy. Diddy...
Bro, I'm not going for that shit. You gotta put me in the hole. 23-1. I'm not going in the cell with him. He not my cellie. He can't be my cellmate, bro.
I hope you can go to that. I hope you can go to CFCF. You can escape from there at least.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But that's fucking crazy. Like,
Diddy, you got to do 1,000 years. And 1,000 is OD, right? I get it. But you getting 500 alone for that shit that happened with Cassie. You paid the money too quick, bro. You guilty.
You shut her up too quick. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? 30 million. We fighting for the rest of my life. You not getting $1 out of that. You paid the money too quick. You guilty.
You know, she probably had evidence. That's why he paid her so quick. Mm-hmm. She was willing to leak evidence.
Mm-hmm. She's still willing to leak evidence. She's still working with the feds.
Mm. Even after the 30 mil?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Article just came out the other day on Spiritual World, bro. She working with the feds, bro. Like, no, that's
I thought another 30 mil on top of that. Shut up. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Nigga only got but so much money. Sponsors cutting off and all of that shit, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Houses then got raided, man. That's one thing.
But like you said, all of this is happening because he a freak. What's wrong with being a freak?
It's gotta be consent, man.
Yeah.
Nigga was accused of raping people and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's
accused of that thing
crazy.
That we technically not allowed to speak on here. Accused of that heinous crime. Okay,
I feel like that's where he fucked up. That's where he fucked up.
500 of them years going to you for that. The other 500 is for Meek, cause Liv feels some type of way about that. That was his favorite rapper. So since that's my boy, I gotta give you 500 years, man, on that. So 1,000 1,000 years, and I don't know if the jury got any more time for you, but 1,000 years, Puff Daddy, Diddy, Combs, Diddy Do It, Is He Freaky, whatever y'all, Freak Mills, and
Freak Mills is crazy.
I'm sorry, Meek. I ain't mean to give you a straight man. For making Meek Mill Freak Mill. Even though I was laughing at it, it was funny. I feel bad for Meek, man. He ain't asked for none of this, man. All this shit that done happened to him in the last couple years, he ain't asked for none of it, man.
He kind of did.
What you mean?
Meek asking for it? You talking about Meek asking for it? He kind of did, because all he was doing, I felt like, when I felt like he started asking for it? When Drake dropped back to back and all Meek did was tweet. Instead of tweeting, you should have gotten a booth.
Yeah, man.
And I felt like
that was the same shit that happened with Nicki. That was crazy. She finally got in the booth, and that shit was butt. Like, but we talked about that in episode 2.
2, I think.
2, yeah. So go back to that and watch that. Go back and watch all the episodes. If you're on the YouTube, of course, you can click on Critical Counseling Podcast. It'll pull up all the last videos and stuff like that. Get our numbers up there. Follow us on Instagram. Follow our personal pages. That'll be linked in the description below. Like, follow us, man. Get our numbers up, man. If y'all want to hear about more shit as far as, Diddy or anything else that's happening out in the world, hit us up. I mean, we gonna be on it. We pay attention to social media. Well, I pay attention to it a lot.
I pay attention to it.
He be, you know what I'm saying?
I pay attention to it from a distance because, I don't know.
It can be consuming. And I take my little days off from it and all of that shit. It can be consuming. But if y'all want to hear about anything, let us know, man. But Meek didn't. The back-to-back thing and all of that with,
Because once he started...
Drake, that
once
was
he started
for,
that, is like... I don't know. You just not defending yourself how we thought you would. You're not... you're not like... I don't know. You talking too much and you're not rapping. And then it's like...
And Meek, you said you would do a podcast too, man. We really are looking for a woman, but we'll bring you on as a guest.
For sure.
We just want to know why.
Because you got to defend yourself in the right way. Yeah. Like, I could be your head of PR.
Yeah, Meek, come on over here, man. I'll try to...
Listen, I can get you right. I'll tell you what to say, what not to say, media trained, all that.
Personally, we need the PR money to keep building over here. So come fuck with this Meek. Come sit down, man. We got another chair over there and all that stuff, man. We got a little couch if you prefer.
No, you can't sit on the couch. Not until you clear up the allegations. You can't sit on the couch.
What do the couch? Oh,
it's a black couch. It looked like the black couch in the videos.
No, man,
you can't sit on that couch.
Cause no, man, it's really a black couch.
It looked like the couch you showed me the picture of Diddy in the.
Oh
yeah.
Oh
it
no,
like that
man.
picture.
So y'all gonna have to go to the IG, or I'm gonna just pull the camera, pull the picture up and pull it to the camera, man. Yo, no, man.
That I don't know.
No, man. What? It's a white couch, but still, it look.
It's similar.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all really see that. I ain't getting up to show y'all, but follow my Instagram. But
that shit is crazy.
Not the black casting couch.
Yeah,
Jesus
that couch.
Christ, bro.
Yeah,
you don't gotta do them. Like
I went to a new level, a new level,
a whole new level, man. Yeah. Come on, man. What up? Do you got anything else for us, Liv, man? Except for maybe some good words for the people, man. You know what I'm saying? What you got on your mind today? You want to leave them with something?
Stay prayed up.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Thank God for another day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've been trying to focus on myself and move forward in life. And, healing is like crazy in life. I feel like healing is like, people say they want to heal, but it's like, you have to accept that you're broken to heal.
Yeah.
Like, I did a lot of shit.
Major key, man.
Yeah, I did a lot of
key.
I did a lot of shit to the point where I'm like, I didn't like me as a person. I don't like that about me. So I want to fix it. And that's what healing is. People think healing is like getting back at somebody
it's not.
that did some dirt to you. That's not healing. Healing is fixing yourself so that if somebody do some dirt to you, you're able to rise above that. And I don't know, I feel like you just moving on. Like you're vibrating on a different level. So that's my thing, healing. That's what I've been trying to do and what I've been getting into. And I've been doing that by developing a relationship with God. And it's hard because when you got so many worldly temptations around you, that shit is hard.
Very hard, man. Like, very hard. You got, alcohol, drugs, sex, like, you got all that stuff.
And then Instagram don't make it no better.
Nah, man.
Can't open up your Instagram in public.
Yeah, without seeing some ass or
you
something
seen the
like
new
that,
P&D cover? Party Next Door, his cover?
I heard it was something like sexual.
It's something freaky. You on his Diddy shit. I'm trying to tell you. I gotta show you.
He on this Diddy shit is wild, man. I know Party Next Door fans right now like, no Diddy. No Diddy, cuz. No Diddy. Adding to that, man, it's a lot like reopening that womb, You're going to bleed out a little bit sometimes. Might be a little itchy because it's healing. Accept that, accept the pain that comes with that. You ultimately want to get over to the other side. So getting over to the other side, sometimes it comes with jumping over bear traps and old hurdles that knocked you down before, man. You got to keep pushing, man.
And
don't expect you're gonna be perfect because you healing. You not. It's still people I want to cuss the fuck out, and I'm actively going through healing every fucking day. But it's still people. I will smack the shit out of you. Please stop playing. But I don't act like that, It's about me and my personal growth and evolution.
One thing,
show me this booty pic.
One thing I want to say before you say that is, one of the things I realized that I do is I let my guilt get the best of me to the point where, okay, I can pray like tonight or some shit. I could pray, right? And then tomorrow I'll do some shit that could, like, praying is taking a step forward, but tomorrow I'll do some shit that take me 2 steps back. And then I'm like, damn, what was the point of praying? So then what happens the next night is I don't end up praying at all. Because I done did some shit to push me back further instead of move me forward. So I don't end up praying. But I think one of the things I learned is that you got to pray harder. You get what I'm saying? Like, all right, so say you pray, then you slip up and you do some shit that bring you, that drag you back. You got to pray harder.
I think
you gotta read a scripture more. You gotta read one more scripture or some shit like that. I don't know.
We ain't perfect people, bro.
We not. Nah.
But I done prayed about some shit and went back to it.
But you know when you make a mistake and then you keep making that same fucking mistake, it's like, damn, what the hell am I doing? That's how I feel. Like, kept making that mistake. I done wasted probably like hundreds of dollars, hella time that I could have been using to get my life right. But I've been focusing my energy on something else. That's how I feel. Like, these mistakes keep happening. Yeah. And I've been fucking myself up.
Mistakes are also our escape places in a lot of instances, right? With certain things, vices, alcohol, weed, or whatever. Like, these are also things that we use to get away from our emotions and shit like that. And we always are going to go through emotions, so it's always going to be some type of vice. I wouldn't be hard on yourself about that, bro. God don't be listening to your prayer and be like, oh, you going to do that tomorrow. I don't really care about that.
That's what I be thinking.
No, man. He know, like him saying, you just talking right now and you trying to get out of it and you trying to get away from it. And that's why you praying to, but ultimately sometimes your flesh wins, right? And
the flesh wins, but then
you end up going back to that woman or that bottle or that weed, that drug, you know what I'm saying? You end up ultimately going back to that because you don't, it's not to say you don't know nothing else, but that was your comfort for so long. That's why people go out there and they relapse on drugs and shit like that. Fresh out of rehab, fresh out of jail, or they keep running to the bottle when they having marital problems or money problems or whatever. Like, it's what comforted them. And you got to learn to, while you learning to find a new comfort and a new safe space in God, you going backslide sometimes, bro. And that's just the reality of it. Like, it's not perfect for nobody. I don't give a fuck who make it look good.
Yeah.
Somebody got some demon somewhere, emotional, whether it's a physical vice or whatever the case, pussy, whatever. Like it. Man,
and
bro, I don't be worried about that, bro.
This is why I fuck with her, because she be speaking real shit.
No, that's real shit, bro. Shit, I used to do the same. I beat myself up like, oh man, why the fuck did I? You know what I'm saying? Just pray about, drinking too much fucking alcohol, but I just went to the liquor store and just got another bottle. Like, the shit don't make sense, but you think about it, like, this is what I've been used to, giving me comfort for so long. I don't know how to just, I don't feel like you can go cold turkey on some shit, bro. Some people are strong and they have done it, but if it's been a vice for such a long time, bro, I don't know, you might gotta fight that.
Yeah, I feel you.
You got to make the mistake a few more times until you hit rock bottom. With some people, it's overdosing to the point they almost lose their life, and then they like, oh shit, nah, I need to.
Yeah, it wake them up, it make them see reality. I think rock bottom is important for a lot of people. That rock bottom feel different. It's like, damn, I got myself here.
Hell, for me, it was the accident. After the accident, it was just like, all right, I'm still here. I'm still here for better things than what I give myself. Let me start that podcast that I've been wanting to start up. You know what I'm saying? Let me throw myself back out there in the dating pool because I want to find the woman of my dreams. Let me work on these things that I want and at work, and with a lot of personal goals that I'm having. Let me work harder. Let me push myself towards this more, because God has given me another opportunity to be here, and so I have the opportunity and the space to, try to make this shit what I want it to be. So in that I've made mistakes still. Like, was supposed to go to the gym and sat in the bed smoking all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit like that. Like, don't backslide, bro. It's all right, man. All right, you got some time here, man. Another 60 or 70 years, man. Hopefully. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He'll find that woman of his dreams, He ain't gonna be fighting, because he gonna let that gay shit be. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga come to him and try to be like that, he gonna let that gay shit be. Like, he ain't gonna even address it.
What you talking about?
You're gonna be a strong man, okay? You're gonna be a strong man. Just, them niggas be, listen, niggas be fruity. Niggas be fruity. You don't gotta turn up, man. Niggas be fruity.
Trust me, my self-control though is like crazy, because it's be some niggas that like that really push it. Like, what the fuck is you doing?
Well, I think it's funny. You my boyfriend, we can't have sex or nothing like that. But I'm talking about the guys I work with. We can't have sex or nothing like that. You might give me some money or something like that. I'm cool with that. I like money. We don't really go like that. We don't really go together for real. You not touching me or sticking nothing in me, but I would have went shopping with Diddy too if I was Meek.
Nah.
I like clothes.
Nah. Yeah, I don't like clothes that much. Nah.
I know my boundaries, so I'm not letting you get. And if you try to take it, you gonna have a fight ahead of you. That's just if I was Meek though. I don't know. I would be a different type of nigga if I was a real nigga. I don't care, bro. We going shopping. Are you paying for it, bro? Let's get it then.
The only time you could do that is if it's my birthday, nigga. You're not just taking me shopping.
Do not ask Liv to go shopping, and don't bring up no gay shit. No,
ask me to go shopping. If you a woman, yeah, you want to treat me, take me out, yeah, that's cool. But if you a nigga, you not taking me shopping just to go shopping. That's, you can't buy me a piece of bubble gum, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? Nah.
Man, listen, y'all. This is Critical Counseling episode 4.
I'm cool.
Man. Did he do it or did he not, man? I'm saying, y'all let us know, man.
He did that shit.
Okay. Follow us everywhere. Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube. Follow our socials. I haven't said it a million